Good evening, and welcome to another exciting episode of Drinks with Andy and Blake. Blake's here.
It's not exciting. Very, very not exciting.
Yeah, because Coco's not here. Told him to make the trip. I told him to come in for Drinks with Andy episode, and he said, "Frig you, I ain't driving 4 hours." Yeah. So
fake friend.
Yep.
Fake friend.
Yeah. Shot show was last week. It's a lot of fun. I took our good friend Coco says no.
I'm watching her.
Cat's going nuts on the floor. Coco says no. Our famous YouTuber friend from Nova Scotia. Him and I
up on YouTube. Watch him.
Yeah. He just is about to post a kind of a photo montage of our trip. We didn't do a whole lot of videos
because we're not loud. You're not supposed to.
Everybody does, so whatever. Yeah. But yeah, no, you're not supposed to. But
yeah, technically, if you're not like a social media,
if you're not don't have a media badge, you're not supposed to take video. I guess he read the rule. I didn't know that was a rule.
Look at all my videos.
Sweet.
Which I think is silly. I mean, any publicity is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
well, there's rules you got to follow, and they tell all the media all the rules, and I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm not supposed to be there. And there was a big thing. Somebody was actually selling things at the show, and you're not supposed to do that. It's like a tax law or something. You're not allowed to sell things at the show, and somebody was, and then there was like a tax auditor there. I think the last day, and yeah. But anyway, it was. Anyway, it was all good. Nearly killed Coco. He got bronchitis, and
is that actually what he got?
Yes. Oh, audio was good this time. Yeah, thanks. So I elevated my mic.
Thank you.
I'm thinking that was the problem. Our faces weren't close enough.
I don't want to kiss on camera. We did touch a couple settings. Kind of. No, we didn't. Well, it was over here, and now it's over there. It's a little different.
Oh well, Coco changed it to the wrong one, but
sure, blaming Coco.
No, well, this is the settings I had it on last week, but it was down here. It's just too far. It was just too far away. I'm gonna get a thing so it hangs from the ceiling and it hangs down, and so it's like from here. But for now, this works. It's a mic on a box. It's fancy. Yeah, matches our camera on a box.
Hey.
I mean. Movie magic. You don't know what's behind the scenes.
I'm just waiting for Ivy because she's so hyper.
Oh,
to hit the box and the camera just.
Yeah, our shop cat, which is here for catching mice around the property, is currently going nuts.
Freaking haywire and chasing her own tail like a dog.
Yep, in a circle a bunch of times. That was.
Pretty good.
I should have turned the camera on her. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Toxicant. We're going to talk about Viva Arms. We're going to talk about Evic, Red Wolf. Hugo, he's gonna get a shout out.
Did he want a shout out?
Well, it doesn't matter. He wasted my time in Vegas. We were having a good time. He's like, "Oh no, I lost my phone," and we had to go driving all around Vegas to get his phone back. And his phone actually ended up back in the same spot that we were at. He just chased us around Vegas for no reason. It was a good time.
Don't tell Paul.
Too late. He knows. He was the one driving the car. He knew Hugo did it. And Paul was kind of like, so sorry that Hugo did. I was like, whatever, man. Like, that's what I'm here for, is the adventure. So it's all good. But I was like, don't fire Hugo because he gives us good deals. So I told him he had to give us 8% off our next order because 18% off our next order because he wasted my time in Vegas. Anyway,
we're just gonna put Red Wolf into financial. Hurtful.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
But yeah, no, that's Hugo. That's one of the main salespeople. I don't know what his job title actually is. But anyway, he's one of them.
But we like dealing with him. So,
yeah. Him and Lily are great. That's who we deal with for Red Wolf. Anyway, we were. Coco and I were out to dinner with him and his boss out in Vegas, and anyway, it was a good time.
They're super nice people.
Honestly, most people in the airsoft industry are really nice people, like way nicer than you think they would be.
We won't say who's not nice.
Yeah, nope. I won't point fingers. Blake and I have this one guy that we don't like because he was an ass to us at
a couple people.
the evic party. That's true. A couple of people. There's one guy who was a major ass. But that was last year. But anyway, yeah, no, like Mark from used to work for Red Wolf.
Oh, you're not getting these ones.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, cool. Odd.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know how to fix it. That's why that's where your job is.
Well, I'm here now, so there you go. Continue on with your talk.
I don't remember where I was at. Sean MacArthur is saying we have rats.
That's the old saying. That's why there's a rat in the.
That's why there's a cat here now. If she takes care, there's not a rat within 5 kilometers of this building now.
Yeah, so there you go.
I can't remember what I was saying. Red Wolf, good people.
Yeah, airsofters, good people. Yeah.
Oh, in general, yeah.
Yeah. A couple guys that are kind of full of themselves, but that's the end of that.
It's not who you'd think it would be.
No.
Like I don't know. I went in thinking Mark was going to be kind of like a full of himself kind of guy, but he's a really nice guy.
Colin, yeah, we won't say of where, but yeah, Mark is super awesome.
Well, I was talking about him a second ago. He used to work for Red Wolf, and now not. Yeah. But no, it was a good time. Evic threw a little party again this year. At their store. They
limited the drinks, so Andrew wouldn't go ballistic. Like
so last year was an open bar. It was great, and this year it was like unlimited beer, but only so many mixed drinks.
I would have been fine.
Yeah, and you would have been fine, but I can't drink beer.
I know
so I was like, what the hell? And then so apparently there's these magic golden bracelets that get you unlimited free drinks. And finally, by the middle of the night, I scored one of those golden bracelets. Thanks, Marcia. And so then I was set. I was feeling good at the end of that night. Coco was having a good time talking with everybody. And then
he's so good at making
went
friends.
To bed because we had to get up early and go to SHOT Show the next day. But
Coco's so good at making friends.
And then no, and then saw so many. Which kidney do I have to sell for a Toxicant XM7? XM7?
That's the XM5.
Oh. It's gonna take both kidneys.
We pay dumb money for them, and they come missing some parts sometimes.
Toxicant is just so fun to deal with. It's a language barrier mostly, but then it's partially a customer service problem as well. Like it's just we order X amount of guns and we might get half of that and missing some mags and missing some parts and
they don't tell us.
Oh no. And then like they get through customs and it's all like
I won't hold the rifle, but we do have a couple Toxicants here. We have a 16-inch and a 9-inch. And we can't sell them because they're missing the mags.
Yeah, they're supposed to come with 4 mags. These ones came with
1.
Yeah, 1. And he can't touch the gun because then
YouTube will shut us off.
So maybe at the end of the video, I'll turn off YouTube and keep going on Instagram and Facebook, and then we can touch the Toxicant.
So we're gonna try and figure out what we're gonna do with them. Hopefully, get mags for them.
Yes,
because we paid for the full price of the rifles with 4 mags, and they're expensive mags.
Well, I yelled at them a couple days ago. I just haven't heard back.
So anytime Toxicant will message you back and take your money happily, but if you have any issues, they go quiet.
Well, I had 4 things in the last email that I had, this was an issue, this was an issue, this was an issue, and this one, and they replied to the first one and ignored the last 3, and I was like, wow.
I'm great. Don't want to throw them under the bus, but they need to. I understand they're probably backed up because those guns are hyped to high heavens.
Oh yeah, they're busy.
But still, like you got to at least be like, listen, we're busy right now. We'll fix this or something like that. But they're $2,500 each.
I got a lot of money hanging in this stuff.
Yeah, we're sitting on rifles that we can't really sell, and we have thousands into, so it's annoying. But anyway, well, hopefully we'll get it situated. And also, which was weird, was they told us in the listing they gave us as well, the inner barrels were supposed to be the proper length for each rifle. But then in every single length of rifle, the inner barrel is only like 6 inches long, maybe. So they're useless. Like they shoot, but that's about it. And so anyway, whatever. I know this because I personally have one set aside for myself. I'm going to purchase, and I went through all this, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is going on here?
You know they're good if Blake's gonna buy one. He only buys the best of the best.
No, I buy weird, overpriced shit, and that's one of them. I was excited. Come on, all the hype on them. You know, they're really cool. So anyway, so yeah, Toxicant makes really cool stuff. Language barrier really high. Takes a while to get here.
You just have to be patient. You have to be so patient.
Yeah,
like our first order was this time last year, and we didn't get it until end of the summer.
So yes.
And like every week, people yelling at me, "When's my gun getting here?" Listen,
understandably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We give out as much information as we have, which is not
Nothing.
a lot. Like
people don't like it here when you're like, I don't know, maybe in a month. People don't like that answer.
Yeah. And we kind of do it upon ourselves. Like I think a couple businesses are doing it now. I won't say who, but we were the first really to take on pre-orders as a whole. Like all of our products is allowed to be pre-ordered. So we kind of take on that ourselves for where's my stuff, which is fair. But yeah, we don't get told any more information than what you could search up. A lot of people come to us with information. We're like, where do you learn that? That's what we weren't told this. Like,
if you do a deep 4-hour dive on a gun, there's chances are you knew more than us. But yeah, so
it was, whenever I went and I bought my Challenger, he was like, I don't, you know, way more than me, man. I was like, cool. So but anyway, so Toxicant, what else you got? Oh, Viva Arms.
Viva, yeah. So we got our first shipment direct from Viva Arms. They make the M1919s and the Maxim. What are those called?
What are they? 1910s. The Maxim 1910s.
Yeah. And the Mosin 44. M44.
There you go. I like it. I like it. MG34s.
Yeah.
They make a lot of World War II stuff, but they really alliterated or illiterated. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm dumb. But that they make other things other than World War II if we want. They'll make stuff for us, but they seem to really have the World War II stuff down. So anyway, they
big guns. They make like the big honking, like the really nice big ones.
Yeah, and Red Wolf uses them for their M1919 with a few extra special parts. Like the internals are a little bit beefed up on the Red Wolf ones, but same gun, same body. And yeah, so they make the Mosin. And there's another one. Oh, the Ranch Boy, the 1022
That's
gas.
not out yet, but
which is coming soon. But they're also going to be releasing gas blowback SKS, which a lot of people are hyped about.
That might not be till the end of this year, or even the early the next year.
Yeah, they're busy. They're really busy.
Their production schedule is sort of set, but it's not set in stone. Like their last ones were kind of late, and then we got into Chinese New Year here. Like we just got our shipment, and there were a couple issues,
just
and
I
emailed him, and he's like, "Well, I'm still on vacation because it's Chinese New Year, but I'll try to fix that."
Yeah.
Which is what you like to hear.
Fantastic. So
Toxicant.
Yeah. So this is our first order with Viva, and their orders were pushed back 2 months, kind of like our initial order.
Because they said October, they said we'd get them end of October, and then it was like December, and now we just got them end of January, so that's like 3 months late. But it is what it is. You got to wait for the nice things.
Things happen, and anyway, but anytime we asked, they would give us information.
Oh yeah, they gave us updates. Yeah, so it was they had problems getting the parts into Hong Kong.
Something
right?
Like they're huge. No, kind of both the same, almost in that sense. They were struggling with getting their container as well. It got stuck.
Customs is nasty all over the world. They just don't like things to go from country to country.
Really.
So if you're in Canada, just buy from us. Ignore the border and don't worry about it down there.
Shit, that's not even a money grab. It's a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh, I freaking can't stand them.
Yep. If you want something, let me know and I'll get it for you. No matter what it is, I'll just send Blake across the border and get him to smuggle it right up his bum.
Yes, Adam Merker, a gas blowback SKS will be coming out the end of 2025 at the earliest. But yeah,
Viva Arms, keep an eye on them. They keep their website somewhat up to date.
No, not really. Their website's not really up to date, but you can go on their website and kind of see what they're teasing. Oh yeah, they're doing a Type 100 as well or something. Yeah, they have a couple of guns that they plan on dribbling out this year sometime. Hopefully, maybe at least dropping the prototypes. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I was told we were going to be the first in North America to get the Maxims.
Yes, They did say that, which is cool.
That's kind of
'cause,
neat.
Yeah, we didn't get any of those.
No, there was a production delay on the
Mm.
box mag, I think he said.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because they don't have much orders of these already, and then we were like, "Give us 3 cases," and they were like, "What?" Just like, wow,
Yeah.
we need them. I don't know. They're sold. We put them on the site, and we got calls like instantly, just like, "You're getting this," and we were like, "Hell yeah, man!" Like, well, yeah, order it, and they were like, "Okay." So yeah, I think we'll have one left in the store now after we fill pre-orders
Yep.
because somebody canceled. So if you want one, do it now. Yeah.
Or Josh, if you want it back, you can order it again. No, we don't care. If you have to cancel for whatever reason, you make a pre-order and life sucks, you crash your car into the ditch, or
New girlfriend.
a new girlfriend doesn't want you to play Airsoft anymore. You want to cancel, that's not a problem. Never a problem. Cancel, refund. Way you go. Sezzle is the only sticky one.
Yeah.
If you bought through Sezzle, we pay
in
fees.
our terms and conditions. We do not hide it. Please open it up. It'll tell you everything.
You're buying credit. So if there's an order, it's fine. We cover it. But when the order goes away, we still have to pay for that. Sezzle garbage. So
Sezzle's great, but if you want to cancel, not so great. But we'll also swap your order for free.
Yep.
If you
want something else,
okay,
we can just change your order at no fee. We try not to cost you money at every step of the way. I make Blake go hiking to Quebec every once a week just to hand deliver packages. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, twice a week.
But if we have to go to Quebec to get Daniel's cars, maybe we'll just hand deliver packages.
Yeah, there we go. Woo! Yeah.
Actually, used to do that back like when there was games in Nova Scotia and stuff. I'd take all the orders going to Nova Scotia and like hand deliver them on the way. Don't do that anymore because there's too many.
Yeah, stop buying stuff so we can go back to the old ways of hand delivering stuff. Yeah,
the days of the 5 orders a day. Oh, those were the days.
And out of those 5, I'd have to message 4 people. Yeah, so the inventory's wrong.
No,
because Andrew didn't take stock of anything.
Who is this?
Black Lives Matter.
Goodness. I don't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Joel Fortin loves us.
I'm glad. I love you, Joel. I love you. 4 easy payments with Sezzle. Exactly, Adam. Let's do it.
Yeah.
4 easy payments of 3 SKSs, and I don't even know how much they're going to be. Probably. What do you reckon they're going to be? I guess $800 bucks.
Really?
It could be more, but their Ranch Boy, which is a gas 1022, is $545, $550.
I'm gonna guess $600.
I'm guessing 8. It could be more. Watch.
Oh, we have no idea
because
they didn't give us a price yet.
Yeah,
so
because,
we're just guessing.
I guess the Ranch Boy. Yeah, we have no idea. The Ranch Boy
disclaimer
would be like the KJW. They might just knock off the KJW platform because that already exists, so they didn't have to really make anything other than the body. So yeah, the SKS out of its own body, like its own system, it could be expensive. $1,500 Airsoft SKS. You go buy real SKS for $600.
Yep. Welcome to Airsoft. Your cheap mags are more expensive than your real ones.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, man.
By a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So Viva, Toxicant. You did. Is anything else?
Yeah. So right after I got back from SHOT Show, I landed the plane. I got into the shop. I answered a whole bunch of emails, and then I went to Maine. I went back into the States right after getting into the States.
Andrew's gonna move there. Actually,
no. We went to Maine to pick up our eVic order.
Currently being unpacked.
Yep. If you have an order between November and early January from eVic, it is likely, and Blake is working as hard as he can. Non-stop every day, 24 hours a day to try to unpack that shipment for you. They are huge shipments. It's a container load of boxes. It's so many boxes. It's just so much stuff. But
thanks to you, which is appreciated.
Oh yeah. We don't mind.
It's just a lot of stuff. So yeah,
the processing just takes time. Is TM still making a Model 17 MOS?
So I think we could ask this every live or last 3.
Yes.
Yeah, they are making it?
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you this. Should have unplugged that phone.
Ben's right there.
That's fine. No. So apparently, yes, they're just slowing down production for a couple of months. They're not on the production schedule for a couple of months, but yes, they will be making them again.
Good.
Later this year, I think he was saying.
Okay.
So this is straight from well, our supplier through. It's not straight from TM, but
It'd be
from our
probably
supplier. So
TM's biggest Hong Kong supplier,
I would guess so. Yep.
I'd assume. So that's as accurate as we can get without talking to TM
Yeah.
face to face. So I guess yes,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is good to know. Yeah, you didn't tell me, you slacker.
Now Adam's over here. What are you just hopping between platforms there, Adam? I love my little Derringer. I'll just got.
Yeah, those things are freaking cool.
So, oh yeah,
The
they are.
little 2-shot Derringers.
Yeah.
I freaking love them.
Push
man.
guns.
Yeah, they're so cool.
It's funny at Chacho. I saw there was these tiny little revolvers, and they just fit in the palm of your hand, and they were actually collapsible, so you could like flick them open, and this was a real gun, not airsoft, but they were really cool, and I wanted one, but
We can't have cool things.
nope, can't have anything that short. But anyway, it was cool to touch and feel all the guns and the gigantic guns. Coco actually did a picture montage. I'm gonna post his once he gives me the go ahead. I'm gonna post the link on the site.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that would be cool.
It's just set to music or whatever, but it's all the cool things we saw while we were in Vegas. A giant, well, a man dressed up as a giant mag, guns bigger than your house, like massive. Like you walk down the aisle and you're like, oh look, it's another giant 50 cal. And at a certain point in the show, you're not interested anymore because you've seen so many. And you touch them and you like pretend to shoot your friend with them, and it
goes off.
It's actually a little unnerving when you're walking down SHOT Show and there's a lot of guns like pointed into the hallway, so you're like walking straight down the barrel of like this fucking 50 cal massive like helicopter gun or something. I don't know what it was, but
Puff Mag Dragon.
No, it was. Oh yeah, I saw him too. And but anyway, yeah, no, it's a good time. I recommend it. You should definitely start your own airsoft store and go to Vegas to see SHOT Show.
Start another airsoft business.
Because it's hard to get in. You gotta prove that you're in the industry, and then yeah. But
okay, so
anyway,
yeah. I'm not anything else cool, SHOT Show, other than just
you had a list of things, didn't you? See, it said what were you yelling at me for not seeing the PTS?
You didn't do freaking anything. This freaking guy went to SHOT Show and like didn't do his job, which was
Coco got bronchitis and couldn't walk. It was not my fault.
So PTS is kind of who I have my eyes on right now. They're making a licensed honey badger, which I think I said last year they said they were going to make one. They actually had a prototype in their booth this year of honey badger, but Andrew told me they're not doing a gas model anymore.
The salesman I was talking to said no, but I wasn't talking to Andrew.
So if that salesman is correct, PTS is stupid. They should do a gas honey badger because that is amazing, and it should run off of the MWS system because it's the best. So that should happen. Will it? I don't know, but licensed honey badger, small guy, electric, hopefully gas. They had a prototype, really cool. And they also had if anyone's in the real steel world, they know the Fix by Q, which is they make the honey badger now. They're also making a bolt action of that for airsoft, which is really, really, really cool. Because I want to buy the real steel version of it. It's like $5,000, but it's super cool. It shoots like 300 blackout, so it's the same thing as the honey badger. It's a little bolt action, compact, the stock folds. It's really cool. So they're making that as well, which I'm excited for because PTS got the rights for AAC licensing,
something
right?
like that,
something
or
like that.
some licensing thing.
Yeah. So that will come out probably at the same time, close to as the honey badger, which you didn't get an ETA for, right? No, they just had like very rough prototypes.
Not even the right colors.
Yeah,
like clear, see-through, and
so
plastic.
hopefully this year, but probably not. Probably early 2026. So that excited me. Evo parts. I saw more Evo parts. So, for a lot of people, the Evo used to be our hottest selling gun. It still trickles now, but it definitely died off. Everybody has one now.
It's like the ARP.
Yeah, the ARP. I can't buy my ARPs. I can't get rid of them. But I have the gold one. They're making a handguard, an integrated silencer for it, a mag release for the Evo, the ACR stock adapter for the Evo, which I think is dumb actually. I mean, it's cool to have options, but it looks dumb. But the most exciting thing for me is a motor grip. So if anybody has ever used the Evos, they shoot amazing, but one of the biggest gripes that everyone has is the angle of the grip is so steep. It's uncomfortable after a little while. So the PTS has actually gone out, done their magic on their grip design and put it on the Evo. So that's cool. I think that's going to be a good seller. I'm going to be stocking that for sure. Which I don't know the ETA because Andrew messed up.
It was my fault. There was nobody there to talk to.
But hopefully it's out sometime this year, and I will stock them because I sold my Evo because I have a bad wrist from my old job, and
Whack it off.
yeah, pretty well. And that would fix it. I would love to have another Evo again, put an F2 in it, and crispy Evo. So I would love to have that. So and anything else? I saw another video. There's a new grenade launcher company coming out, which is cool. They're doing claymores that are trip activated, laser activated, remote control, and new launchers. And I can't remember the name of it. It's a brand new company, but they look really cool. And
it's about time they put out a Claymore. We
have claymores.
But they're the. Oh, wait.
I have a good one and I can't get rid of them. The overpriced ones.
Yeah. Well, we used to have these.
Not overpriced from us.
Yeah.
I pay a lot for
Yeah.
them.
Well, we used to have these decent ones. Like.
I just got them again.
Oh, we did the same ones.
It was about 2 years waiting for them. I got like 20
nuts.
of them, and I got 2 left. Yeah, they are ridiculous, but yeah, those are good. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, Guns Modify Scar L running the Tokyo Marui MWS, so gas. The Mark II, so it's the non-reciprocating charging handle, and it's curved down a little bit. We have a case and a half or 2 cases of them coming. I paid for them, but they didn't show up yet. So hopefully our next Red Wolf order will be getting these. I'm super excited for them. Anybody who wants a gas scar that's not a VFC heavy or a Wii, which is just crap, Guns Modify is now making one, and I'm super excited for it. It takes MWS mags and MWS internals as far as it can go, other than the bolt because it's proprietary. So I'm excited for those. Those will be coming, and a few things. I did add a few things to the site if you haven't been on recently. And Pokemon cards, thanks to our fellow band.
Yeah, so I mentioned it last live, but yeah, we now sell Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. It's all kind of the same sphere for the most part. Like airsoft nerds are sometimes card nerds, and card nerds are sometimes airsoft nerds. So a bunch of those stuff on the site, so you can get your Pokemon fix here. We got the new stuff, the old stuff, the middle of the road stuff. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but it's all there.
Yeah. I don't think I'm getting some of these, but anyway. So yeah, that, and there was something else that I was going to mention.
Probably you had a whole list
in my head. A list in my head.
Wrote it down
because your head's like, oh, for anyone else who's a HK freaking nerd like me, I love my HK guns. VFC has the licensing usually, so I don't care if VFC makes it. But I have the limited edition G28, and I just got a notification. And I bought it 2 cases that they're pushing out. It's not going to be limited edition, but it's the 50 Shades of Tan. Everybody knows that. It has the baby puke yellow and on the browns, and I love it. Anyway, I love it. It's so beautiful. They're making more gas G28s, which is I lost myself a little bit. I came in my pants. I ordered a bunch. I'm buying one. And we also got the gas HK M110A1s. They have come and gone. You guys bought those really fast, so thank you for that. But yeah, G28. I'm super excited.
Nate asked, how was the Vegas trip? Rewind the video, Nate. It was in the beginning. It was great. You missed it. You weren't there.
Boo you. Yeah, we got our first shipments of the SMPs by VFC. Those were really hyped up. The P365 SMP pistols, Strike Industries. Those are cool. All sold. But they're really cool. We'll get more.
You'll never see one again.
Yeah. We'll get more eventually.
Next
shipment.
Yeah, sure.
He's lying. He doesn't know. Don't listen to that. And nothing else off the top of my head. Lots of new silencers. Lots of new
Oh yeah, we
silencers
had a
on the
huge
site.
box of silencers come in.
So those are all on the site. Like if
Um,
you're looking, a couple kind of fancier ones for MCX-ish builds or Gucci M4 builds, they're all up on the site. Super nice. So it sounds like you're trying to say something. Go for it.
Yeah, somebody was asking about the difference between green gas and black gas, or wait, red gas and black gas and red gas. Are they just for cold weather play, or does your gun perform better on it? Yeah, so black gas is only for like cold weather. It's just a higher pressure gas. So if you're using it in warmer temperatures, it's gonna blow up your gun. It's just so in colder weather it performs about the same as green gas would in a regular day.
Yeah.
Red gas is a step in between, so it's a little more powerful than green gas. Again, it'll blow up your gun if you're using it in like hot weather.
Not like kill you, explode, but it
No,
could
your
no,
bolt is gonna
like the bolt could catastrophically
rupture.
fail,
Yeah.
or like the slide on a TM. You shouldn't even run any of these.
Yeah. Oh,
Even
yeah.
if it's cold, do not run red or black, please. Green gas is their
Maximum.
limit.
You shouldn't even be running that. Technically,
Technically, you're not
we're not
supposed
supposed to tell you to run green gas into the TM, but yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, if you know what you're doing, you can.
Yeah.
And mags, it's harder to run your mags. If you put black gas in your mag and then let it warm up, it can
it'll
mess
blow
up
the
your
seals.
seals out. So
The seals
just got to be more careful with it. But yes, if you're playing in the winter, definitely red gas or black gas. You can test it. If you're outside in the cold weather, it's not going to hurt anything to try
No.
a little bit of black, a little bit of red, see what you like. Same thing. I say the same thing. Everybody says, what BB weight should I use? It's try 2/8s, try 3s, try 3/2s. It's personal preference.
I prefer. I don't prefer my BBs being slower, but I prefer them being more accurate. So most of my rifles run 3/6s.
Yep.
Like that's my light. So
he spends more money on BBs than he does on
I really do. It's dumb. So
guns.
like my DMRs get 4.5s, and my bolt actions get 4.8s. So yeah, most people say 3.2s. I used to always run 3.2s. It's just 3.6s shoot good for me. So yeah.
Are any AEG MP7s worth it?
So okay, no. Okay,
Yeah.
so the only one, the V1 VFC was
terrible.
garbage.
It blew up in 5 minutes.
Garbage.
We had to
99% failure rate.
We said we wouldn't warranty them, and then people were getting them, and like the first shot they'd fail, and so we'd have to like, fine, we'll fix it or whatever, we'll get it repaired. But they were so bad. Like, how was this a released product? And then the V2s were a lot better, but they still have issues.
I had like a 10% failure rate on the V2, so that's a big improvement, but still high.
TM.
TMs are,
I guess it's an AEP.
Yeah, so the TM or the Well, the Well's a knockoff of the TM AEP, which is it's a AEP, so automatic electric pistol. Everything's really small. The motor's proprietary. I mean, the VFCs are too, but everything's really small. The gears are small. Like, it's really weird.
But it works.
They shoot well and they work good, but for here, you're going to be outgunned because they shoot like 250 FPS.
Yeah. In Japan, the limit is 1 joule, so all their guns have to shoot below that. That's why TM guns shoot low.
And they're hard to get higher because it's just so small. And you can't really run anything heavier than a 2.5 just because the cylinder's so small. You don't have enough air to literally lift anything heavier.
Long story short, TM if you're okay with low FPS, and if not, then the VFC V2 Gen 2.
And I'm going to speak on that as well. I haven't seen them in stock.
Oh yeah,
in a long time. So I'm hoping maybe they're doing a V3.
Ooh, maybe.
This is just me hoping, okay? Because I personally would love to have an AEG MP7 to HPA it. Yeah, worth is in the eye of the beholder.
The new tariff stuff imported from the States. I'm assuming there's supposed to be an effect in there. Not really. So tariffs their tariffs don't affect us, but things that get imported into the States that we then buy costs more. So yes and no.
Anything with an orange tip, the price is going to go up.
Yeah, eventually. Once the tariffs trickle down the line to the American sites, and then the American sites have to put up their price, then it trickles to us, and we have to put up our prices. So if you watch some American stores and you see their prices going up, then you know that ours are going to be going up too. Nothing you can do about that. But directly, no, them putting tariffs on us doesn't affect us taking stuff in. It's just their prices go up
because anything that's made outside of the states and then imported to the states gets hit with the tariff, right?
Taxes,
So
yeah.
as long as we avoid getting from the states,
and we might
we'll
just
be
have to
fine.
get more from America or from Asia.
Which we try and do because nobody wants orange tips.
Yeah.
But for things that we literally can't get other than Evic, we will. It's not because we don't dislike Evic; we love them. It's just a lot of people here, we don't need orange tips. They don't want
So
orange
their
tips.
tariffs
So
are going to hurt them, not as much us. So you know, but end the story. Don't, if you're in America, vote against the tariffs.
yes.
What BB weight is recommended for pistols? 2.5s, 2.8s?
I run 3.6s.
Yeah, he's crazy and runs high ones. And it's personal preference. Start with a 2.8, and if you feel that your BBs are going too slow, if you want a little bit more range but a little less accuracy, go a little later.
Yeah, like if you play more woods, like woods ball or whatever, try and go kind of more towards the heavier BB in the pistol so it can go through a little bit more brush. But if you're indoor pistoling, I'd say put a 2 because you want it to get there fast and you have no wind affecting it, right? So that's what I mean. A lot of people give us this question. It's not a bad question. It's just where are you playing? What are you using it in? Stuff like that. Because like there's some gas pistols that I know the design of the hop up won't work well without anything other than like a 3.2 or heavier. Like the VFC gas pistols have a huge bucking patch and they love 3.2s and above. The M9s, they struggle with anything heavier than a 2.5. Like it's just the way it is. So pistol and where you're playing it at. So
anyway, that's pretty much it for us tonight. That's a nice half-hour plus episode. That's generally I like to cap it. People get bored, start trickling away and leaving, and then we're just left talking to ourselves, and nobody wants to see me talk to myself. It's a terrible place to be.
Talking to myself.
What was Nate saying?
Oh, he just got off work. That's why he asked.
How was Vegas? Rewind the video. Now that it's over, you can go back and watch the first. Vegas was awesome. Coco says no. Coco says yes to Vegas. But anyway, I gave him bronchitis. That's the end of that. That's the Cole's notes of that story. But go back and watch the first of the episode.
Too much.
Anyway, it's going to be posted on our site after a bit. And we'll do this again in 2 weeks. Try to stay in this every second week schedule.
Blame him if it doesn't happen.
We're going to Blake and I are going to Germany.
Oh yeah, we
end of next month to IWA. It's the end of February. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And so help me God, I'm going to take some pictures and videos on that trip for posting purposes because I am the worst at social media and taking and posting pictures.
You literally said that you were going to do them this trip, and you did.
Well, no, I brought Coco so he could do them, and then he didn't.
He died.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
He's
I feel so bad. Coco's the nicest man.
His feet fell off and he got bronchitis. So well, I lost him somewhere. He's still wandering around the strip somewhere. He didn't come home. So anyway, everybody have a good night. And don't forget to buy more airsoft from me.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.